in a short shot, we're going to talk about the 3 things that made us fall in love with science as kids. We have Tamara here from Girlstart, which is a program that promotes STEM to kids and gets them inspired about science. And does a great job of that. So we're going to talk about the things that when we were kids, in ancient times, what inspired us to kind of get an interest in that. So Tolly, why don't you start us off?
Okay, so I was thinking about the show I used to watch after school called 3-2-1 Contact. And if you want to feel extremely old, please go watch that theme on YouTube right now. It's just shocking. But it included little clips of this longer show called MathNet, which is kind of a takeoff of LA crime procedurals. And the 2 detectives use math to solve mysteries. And that was right about the age where I was beginning to accept that quality entertainment could be found in non-cartoon form also. And so I liked the fact that, for me, someone who gravitated much more towards books, stories, writing, that math was part of a larger story, that they could just use their wits to solve the crime.
Tamara, what inspired you when you were growing up?
I have to say I was an extreme Cosmos fan. It was something that I found just mind-shattering. And if we think about the types of changes technology-wise in the last X number of years, I mean, just the ability that our smartphones, I mean, for example, have the same amount of technology, if not more, than some of those, exploration vehicles in space. It's just mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, Carl Sagan, to me, always struck me as someone who was about scale, about think of yourself in this gigantic picture, and but try not to feel small about it.
Right.
That's the challenge. Try not to feel like an infinitesimal person. Mine was Mr. Wizard, which was on Nickelodeon, because I was a big Nickelodeon junkie growing up. And Mr. Wizard was kind of this crotchety guy. If you go back and watch the videos now, there's actually a video about him being a jerk to kids. And it's just like a supercut of him just, here, this is going to hit you in the face. Stand back. Or, just driving off on a kid in the middle of an experiment.
And I'm fuzzy on the format of Mr. Wizard.
It was really just science experiments, but in the guise of a kid coming to his house, as one does.
That's not creepy at all.
And him saying hey, I've got this balloon and contraption set up and we're going to talk about volume, or, they were all, very physical experiments where kids would just walk into this thing that was already set up and kind of learn a lesson.
Kind of like proto Mythbusters.
Yeah, but he was an elderly gentleman and had that sort of World War II, I'm going to show you, an idiot, I'm going to show you what's what thing going. And I strongly encourage people to check out that YouTube video of Mr. Wizard is a Jerk Part 1 and 2. There's 2 parts to it because he's that much of a jerk. And it's just short of abuse. But I think those kids learned.
They did.
I really think they did. One way or another.
Well, hopefully I trust that there's no abuse in Girlstart. Seems like you guys are much nicer.
I think it's highly evolved.
Much kinder about your lessons. Listeners, if you want to reminisce with us about science and childhood, come to our Twitter and tweet us, twitter.com/Statesman Shots.